The inaugural Breeders' Cup betting challenge is being held right now on track here at Santa Anita. The betting challenge is a real money handicapping tournament with 80 contestants playing for $225,000 in prize money today. We'll be checking in on the tournament throughout the weekend. All these guys trying to win big money, but it doesn't work out for everybody.
Every day at every racetrack, a familiar scene plays out.
I was 3 to the good on a pick 4, and I singled the last leg, but I ran second.
If I could just get that one big win, I'd swear off it. I would never come near this.
Man, I'm so bad at this. If they let me bet after the race, I would probably still lose.
But fortunately for those in need, there's help available. Call 1-800-HAMMER.
Big weekend, chance to win some big money.
I knew I was at the bottom, so I called a hammer.
I called Hammer for help.
Maybe I'll call the hammer. Maybe the hammer can help me.
What do you want? This better be important.
You moron! You got a problem, all right. I told you bet the 5-horse in the 6th race, not the 6-horse in the 5th race.
You're right, you do have a gambling problem. You don't know how to bet.
Call 911, you idiot. I gotta go bet the 8th.
Now that I've called Hammer, my life has changed. Cash advance? That's for suckers. I might double down on some highlight tonight.
I swung the hammer, and look at me now. I'm waiting here for one of my 20 head of horses. Life is a dream.
Everything's changed since I talked to the hammer. They're gonna rename this place. They're gonna call it Tony T. Downs. Yeah!
Call 1-800-HAMMER. 1-800-HAMMER.
Hammer, what you do for those people is amazing, Hank. I mean, just the generosity you have for the betting public.
Yeah, I'm
wonderful.
getting ready to call the number myself after the day I'm having.
You know what? After Goldakova, I don't need that number. I might bet highlight myself. So I'm happy the way the day's going because I singled her. This race, we only got 10 going.
Nobody on a hot streak ever calls that number.
That is a fact. Well, it's like anything else. When you're ahead, you don't need help. It's like the guy who bets and promises he'll give it to the church, and then they're into the stretch and he's winning. And he says, I don't need any help now. So do you need help, and where are you going on this race?
This race, I'm going to Master Craftsman, who is a favorite, and this is one you could probably single, although Nico Bay, who's getting bet a little bit, would be my long shot for part of the exact.
I like them, but I say watch out for Midshipman and Pyro. I have a horse named All, Joe. That's always a good selection, Kenny. That was well done there, 1-800-HAMMER. We're getting closer here to the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile.